Good morning, everyone. This is 12 News reporter Jordan James coming to you live outside of Jake's Fireworks Superstore here in Nederland. Just going to give you a look at the scene right now. Flip my camera around. For those of you who are just now joining us, a raid is underway here at Jake's Fireworks Superstore near Nederland. There's several DEA agents out here, undercover agents. Jefferson County Sheriff's Office is out here as well. A lot of them actually just went inside of the building, so the scene outside of the business is very clear. There's also a dog that appears to be a drug dog out here that's on the scene right now. This is what the scene's looking like. A lot of folks, more than dozens of agents, are inside of Jake's Fireworks Superstore at this time. We don't know what exactly led up to this raid, but this is what the scene's looking like. I've seen several agents go into the storage area located back here and begin searching for stuff. As I just said, a fire department truck just arrived here on the scene. Majority of the agents are inside right now. And we got here around 10 o'clock when I arrived on the scene. Like I said, there were dozens of agencies out here, such as the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, DEA, and different police departments as well. Again, majority of the activities taking place inside. I saw a DEA agent walking inside of the facility with boxes, I assume, to pick up different material and stuff for the investigation. Again, just trying to give y'all a look at the scene right now. Outside, there's not a whole lot of action going on. As I just said, majority of the personnel are inside of the building at this time. I'm seeing the agents really focus on these storage containers that are located right behind the building. At this time, we don't know what exactly they're looking for. The only thing that law enforcement could confirm with us was that a federal raid is underway right now. Again, for those of you who are just now joining us, this is 12 News reporter Jordan James coming to you live outside of Jake's Fireworks Superstore, where a raid is underway. As I said, there are dozens of DEA agents inside of the building right now. When I showed up about an hour ago, they were taking boxes inside. I saw a canine dog that was just here. The fire department just arrived as well. The DEA agents are really paying close attention to these storage containers that are located right behind the business at this time. Again, yeah, this is in Nederland, located at Jake's Fireworks Superstore. We don't know a motive at this time. We're just trying to give y'all a look at the scene right now. As I said, it's pretty active. Most of the activities taking place inside of the building right now. Not many personnel are outside right now. I'm seeing a handful of them. The ones that are outside are searching through this storage container area that is located back here. Yes, Mark, I've seen several DEA agents out here. Majority of them are inside of the building at this time. Carolyn, we're still working to learn at this time what brought them to this facility, but the only detail we can confirm at this time is that a raid is underway here at Jake's Fireworks Superstore in Nederland. As you can see back here, some agents are looking closely through these storage containers, searching for evidence. So yeah, this is what the scene's looking like. You know, it's pretty calm outside, but as I said, I've seen dozens of agents that are inside of this building right now. I'm seeing a man load up some different things that were located inside of the storage container located behind the building. At this time, we're still working to learn a motive. We're expecting to get a press release later on today that should give us some more details about what exactly led up to this situation. Again, just to reset the scene, this is 12 News reporter Jordan James coming to you live outside of Jake's Fireworks Superstore in Nederland, where DEA agents are raiding this business at this time. Majority of them just went inside of the facility to talk and just, I assume, to pick up different evidence. At this time, we don't know what led up to this, but I can tell you that we have seen several agents check out these storage containers that are located behind the building. And about 5 minutes ago, this fire department truck arrived on the scene as well. Yeah, at this time, like I said, we're still working to determine a motive at this time. There's dozens of agents located inside of the building right now. We don't know if anyone's been arrested at this time. We're expecting to get a press release here by later on this evening to find out more details. We're just trying to give y'all a look at the scene right now. We've seen a lot of people, drive by wondering what's going on. I spoke with a man who actually knows the owner of Jake's Fireworks Superstore. He tells me that this is a surprise. He said he didn't see this coming. At this time, we don't know what exactly led up to this raid. But like I said, just speaking with the one guy I spoke with, he just said he's in total shock, given that this is happening. So yeah, as you can see, the scene is not very active right now outside. As I said earlier, there are dozens of agents that are inside of this building at this time. I saw them going inside with boxes, what I assume to collect evidence. I did see a K9 dog that came out here as well. As I said, they have been, looking inside of the building for different stuff, and I've also seen them checking out this. And also, here go the Port Arthur Fire Marshal just arrived on the scene. As I said, this is a really active scene where dozens of agents are arriving here on the scene. They're really paying close attention to these storage containers that are located behind the business at this time. Again, we saw Jefferson County Sheriff's Office out here, DEA, Police Department, and then also you can see that there are fire department personnel who have just arrived here on the scene at this time. We're still working to determine a motive at this time, what exactly led up to this raid. As I said, we arrived here around 10 o'clock, after hearing talk about there being a raid here. When we got here, I saw dozens of law enforcement agents filling the parking lot. As I said, they just went inside of the building about 30 minutes ago. I saw them go inside with boxes in their hand, what I assume to pick up different evidence and stuff. And we believe that this all got started just before 10 o'clock this morning when this raid happened. And again, like I said, I spoke with a man who knows the owner of this fireworks store. He tells me that it's a surprise. He didn't see this coming. The man cuts the grass up here every 2 weeks. He said he's in total shock about this. And like I've been saying, most of the activity is taking place inside of the building right now. Fire personnel have just arrived here on the scene. We're just giving you guys a look at, what we're seeing out here. And also there are, like I said, dozens of undercover agents that I saw out here as well. We don't know a motive at this time or if anyone has been arrested. And as you can see, things are pretty calm right now on the outside of this building. As I said, there are dozens of law enforcement agents that are inside of the building at this time. Phyllis, I'm located in Nederland. Tammy, this is in Nederland. So yeah, this is what the scene is looking like right now. Not much activity taking place outside at this time. Majority of the personnel are inside right now. We got here at 10 o'clock and saw dozens of them here. And again, for those of you who are just now joining us, a raid is underway here at Jake's Fireworks Superstore in Nederland. The raid took place just before 10 o'clock this morning. At this time, we don't know a motive. As I've said, I've seen dozens of agents that are inside of the building at this time. A few personnel are inside of these storage containers checking them out right now. The fire department just arrived here about 10 minutes ago as well. At this time, there's a lot of unknown with this investigation. We're expected to get a press release here in the next few hours where it will shed more light on what's taking place here at this facility. And once we get an update on this case, we'll be sure to put it out there. So make sure you have our 12 News Now app downloaded and check out our website throughout the day. Again, not much action taking place here outside of a Jake's Fireworks Superstore in Nederland. As I've said, a raid is underway. Majority of the agents are inside of the building right now. I saw them walk inside with boxes in their hand, what I assume to pick up, different material that are pertaining to the investigation. And as I said, there are some people back there inside of the container who are, searching for evidence to go with the investigation. Yes, Sharon, thanks for joining us. Like I said, there's a raid taking place here at Jake's Fireworks Superstore in Nederland. A raid is underway. I got here around 10 o'clock, so it happened just before 10 o'clock. At this point in time, we don't know if anyone has been arrested. We're still working to learn those details. But as I've said, this is a really active scene. You can't tell based on the outside, but like I said, majority of the personnel are inside of this facility at this point in time. And again, yeah, I spoke with a man who knows the owner of this business. He said he's in total shock that this happened. It's a surprise to him. In fact, I spoke with Nederland Police Chief Gary Porter. He said he didn't know anything about this. He was also in shock about the news about this raid that is taking place. I'm gonna give y'all a better look at the container since some people want to see what's. Let's take it. I can't tell what's inside of the containers from my vantage point. I see several barrels that are located inside of there. As I said, they have really been focusing on the storage containers that are located just right behind the business. And like I said, again, most of the agents are inside of the business at this point in time. We've been here since 10 o'clock, and a lot of them were in the parking lot. Like I said, they just went inside the building roughly 20 to 30 minutes ago. To me, unfortunately, this is as far as way I can go. They're not allowing us to get close. As you can tell that it's still a very active scene, so they have kind of set up a perimeter in a sense. I'm seeing agents walk far back, search the entire property far back, near the RV trailers and stuff like that. And again, we're still waiting to find out a motive at this time, what it led up to this incident. We're expected to get a press release here in the next few hours where it's expected to shed more light on what exactly led up to this raid. Again, there's a lot of unknown at this point in time, but we can confirm a federal raid is underway here at Jake's Fireworks Superstore. We got here around 10 o'clock. The raid took place just before that time. As I said, there are dozens of agents inside of the building at this point in time. I've seen a handful of them who are outside of the building, really taking a close look at these storage containers. I saw them open them up one by one, roughly 10 to 15 minutes ago. Thanks, Brandy. I appreciate the compliment. Again, the scene doesn't look very active on the outside. Like I said, majority of the activities taking place on the inside at this point in time. Spoke with the man who knows the owner of this business. He said it's a surprise to him. Nederland Police Chief Gary Porter told me he didn't know anything about this when I spoke with him a moment ago. And as you can see, like I said, a handful of agents are, outside of the building, really casing the property at this time. Like I said, they're paying close attention to these storage containers that are located on the property, as well as some RV trailers that are located behind the storage container. Again, yeah, for those of you just now joining us, we kind of just wanted to give y'all a look at the scene. This is breaking. We got here just before 10 o'clock when DEA agents started raiding this business. As I said, I've seen folks from Jefferson County Sheriff's Office out here, the police, DEA agents out here, as well as undercover agents out here on the scene as well. Not much action happening on the outside. Like I said, majority of it is taking place on the inside at this point in time. And, as the day goes on, we're expected to get some more details about this incident. So make sure you have our 12 News Now app downloaded to find out the latest on this. Getting ready to wrap this up here in the next few minutes. Just wanted to give you guys a look at, what we're seeing out here. A raid is happening. You can't see much of the activity because dozens of agents are located inside of the business at this point in time. All right, I'm getting ready to wrap this Facebook Live up, but just one last time. Just so you know, if you're passing by wondering what's happening here at Jake's Fireworks Superstore, DEA agents are raiding the business at this point in time. It happened before 10 o'clock. Dozens of them are inside of the business at this point in time. Like I said, they're paying close attention to the storage containers that are located right behind the business at this time. We're still working to determine a motive and if anyone has been arrested in connection to this case. And as the day goes on, we'll have more information about this developing story. So make sure you have our 12 News Now app downloaded, as well as check out our website throughout the day and click on this story. As I mentioned, the fire department is out here. I see them approaching the barrels that are located inside of this storage container. As I said, they have been paying close attention to. We don't know what's inside of those, but like I said, agents have really been, focusing on these containers that are located behind the building. Well, that is the latest from out here in Nederland. Like I said, as the day goes on, we'll have more details about this developing story. Thanks again for watching, and have a great rest of your day. And, once we learn more information, I'll probably do another Facebook Live to just tell you about the new information that I learned out here on the scene. Have a great day.